right, very good evening, folks. At this particular point in time, we are walking alongside, the Rohija Garden condominium complex. We are walking in a scenario, folks, where it's like, it's like a very sensitive moment, in which we feel like, truly nostalgic for all the olden moments, especially, with the Gelasian princess, and like whatever comes to our mind, folks, we want to exercise it in a way, especially by writing stories, or by basically documenting it, or by in fact designating all these particular things, but when we one thing in fact seems to be, folks, that the conversation which we had with that individual last evening, was a discussion in a heavy detail about the Gelasian princess. But the scenario happens to be, folks, that whatever we spoke, or rather whatever happens to be our concern, cannot be in fact addressed, because for example, a Gelasian princess, has been in the college out in the night, let's say, along with her friends. Now the people, whomsoever have seen it, do not happen to be anymore. And we gotta interview those people in order to make that story. Folks, we don't understand, how to in fact make it possible. It feels as if, making a movie is such an tiresome aspect in life, How can we make a movie? It literally damages us internally. Well, see you later, folks.